you to just listen to the scripture, because you got to get where God is when we're talking about adultery. This is from Hosea, chapter 4. Listen to the word of the Lord, O sons of Israel, for the Lord has a case against the inhabitants of the land. Because there is no faithfulness or kindness or knowledge of God in the land, there is swearing, deception, murder, stealing, and adultery. They employ violence, so that bloodshed follows bloodshed. Therefore the land mourns, and everyone who lives in it languishes, along with the beasts of the field and the birds of the sky, and also the fish of the sea disappear. Adultery. Over and over in Scripture, the people of God turn to the world, and the Lord calls it adultery. Look in Jeremiah chapter 3, Jeremiah chapter 5, Ezekiel chapter 16, Hosea 1, 2, and 3, Matthew chapter 12. All through the Scripture, over and over and over. And think about this. This is from James, the letter to James, of James. You adulteresses, do you not know that friendship with the world is hostility towards God? Therefore, whoever wishes to be a friend of the world makes himself an enemy of God. And he calls that adultery.
That's very strong words.
That's very radical.
Yes.
Because, we think that we can compromise and be friends with the world. Listen, you're silly if you think you can be friends with the world, because the world's not going to be friends with you. No. Jesus Christ said, don't be surprised that the world hates you, because they hated him first.
It's the enemy.
All right. We're all adults here.
Yes, we are.
Good. Because adultery is about intercourse.
Yeah. Well, that's, yeah.
Well, yeah, yes?
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you agree with that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you know what intercourse is?
Speaking.
I'm going to give you the definition, right from the dictionary, of what intercourse is.
Okay.
Dealings or communication between individuals, groups, or countries, etc. Interchange of thoughts and feelings, etc. Communication or exchange between individuals. Oh yes, there is a thing called sexual intercourse, but that's defining, one aspect of intercourse. Intercourse is mixing and relating in a relationship with somebody. That's why James can call that friendship with the world adultery, because it's a relationship with the world that Christians are not supposed to have. And this is serious, serious stuff. The word intercourse comes from the Latin intercursus, a running between. To run between. Between what?
One place.
Between your spiritual life and, it's like so many Christians, they're, what is it, not paranoid, schizophrenic.
Schizophrenic, yeah.
Yeah. One foot in the world, one foot in the Word, and bouncing back and forth between the two. That's intercourse with the world. That's adultery with the world. We have to become radical. And you know what? This is the time for you to start thinking about this and start making a choice. Because it always boils down to decision. And the decision here is, are you going to be radical for Jesus Christ? And the word radical, by the way, does not mean somebody who straps bombs around their belly and goes out and blows somebody up. The word radical means getting back to the root. You ever hear of a radish? It's a root. It comes from that Latin word for root.